Greetings, welcome to my channel. Seven of Finding Your Way, Life Experiences. Okay. So I decided to, it's been a little while since I did an other person reading. And as I was getting ready for the reading, I just kept hearing wait. And then I tried to tap into the energy of the collective of the person on your mind. Felt like kind of a melancholy, like bittersweet, happy and sad at the same time, kind of wistful and a little bit grieving. And wait and listen. I think it's like they're waiting and listening to see if you'll reach out, I think. And they're kind of in a missing energy, and they've sad that things are over, and perhaps this person had to walk away from a situation. And they wish that it could have worked out better. And perhaps they are actually hoping for a reconnect. Oh, yeah. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. So, yeah. They walked away from this fairy king throwing snowballs. It just could have been a situation they decided wasn't aligned with their greatest and highest good. Yeah, moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, finding their way. Positive changes are on the way. Welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. And that could just be a physical move, or it could just be like a symbolic move. Oh, for a new start. They realized they needed to move on. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. I think this is them walking. They realized they had to let go of a kind of disconnection, I think, and establish a healthier connection to themselves and balance out the sides, masculine, feminine, light and dark, within themselves. Oh, Seven of Summer again. Yeah. They're making their way. Trying to manifest their own rainbows. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion arises from overanalyzing options. Oh, yeah. So they making their way forward. Yeah. Stuff fits in here. 10 of Summer, 2. A nice, happy, safe place. Tranquil waters. They're in this boat. Looks like a family enjoying themselves. I think something still feeling a little bit, maybe a tad lonesome, as they're focused on pouring into themselves, making their way to calmer waters, and having a better relationship with themselves, maturing, growing, all that good stuff. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence. But 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking. Alright, I think they're just focused on themselves, making their way forward in life. Moving on to a new chapter. But as I picked up, as I was opening up to the energy, they still, have fond thoughts and memories of you, the collective. All right, let's add in some, what's the tea? Running. Yeah, they had to run. Moving, fits right in. From a spiritual hater. Okay. This could have been someone, if wasn't you. Caught a case. Now this could be a physical issue, or it could be just spiritually. Like, I've heard the term spiritually transmitted disease. That just is refers to, ego mindset with game playing and trying to play romantic games and manipulate situation to the way you want. That's like the ego traps. And that's spirituality circles, that's called devil energy. And someone was hating on them with no facts. It's part of the situation, a factor that caused them to run away and move on. Yeah, this was a wolf in sheep's clothing disguised as a friend, a lover, or a friendly family member. Okay. Oh, this one came out again. Oh, they were running from just, yeah, again, this could have something to do with physical health issues involving romantic relations. Or it could just be like, yeah, spiritual attacks. Kids at risk. All right. Children in the mix could be an issue that could be applied to some, maybe not all of you, but it could also involve the inner child, moving on to keep that inner child safe, the inner space, your inner mental and emotional health. Yeah, moving on to, manifest new abundance in life. That's where they are now. They could be focused on, say, if there are children involved, they could be focused on taking care of that, raising the parenting responsibilities. Drama starter. Okay, could be protecting real children or inner child from drama. Same-ish, different day. Could have been this wolf in sheep's clothing who was blocking this connection. This tends to come up. What about the near-term future for this person? Yeah, bossing up. That's their goals, life goals, where they're heading, they're focused on. Yeah, dusting off the past to boss up, move on, shake it off, as the T-Swift song goes. Haters gonna hate. Oh, it's been a song that's been stuck in my head for several days. Dodging bullets. This one tends to come out. They're focused, on dodging the same old drama that was haunting them by bossing up, dusting off, moving on. Anyway, the song that has been stuck in my head was New by No Doubt. Like, it's all about a new... the song is about being in a new relationship, and that could apply to the person on your mind, or it could just be a new relationship to themselves, as I brought up earlier with the Lover's card. Yeah, getting creative, maybe creating a new business, creating a new career, new destiny. This is groupie, but it's like they're creating their new soul tribe. Love triangle. Okay. They realized they were losing energy and other sense of abundance by wasting time with a love triangle. And that's why they had to move on to something new. Yeah. New. You're so new. Check that song out. It could resonate with you personally and how you feel. It's all about getting excited about a new relationship. So this person could be in a new relationship, or they just could be excited about a new chapter in life in which they've broken free of the past. I'll go with my Woodland Warden. It's been a little while. Tell me more about the person on the collective. Don't let it go away. This feeling has got to stay. Yeah, they may be clinging on to an old feeling, of like it's about a new, maybe They don't want the feeling they still have to go away, and maybe they want a new connection, like a reconnect, a new start. And or that could be you wanting a new start with this person. Yeah, they're focused on themselves, working on a new direction in life. Yeah, which could involve big changes. Could involve physical move. Or just, working on themselves. The anticipation. Yeah, they might be anticipating you reaching out to them and trying to reconnect and for a new start. Yeah, they're keeping going on this path, this new chapter, trying to stay committed with fortitude and devotion. I think devotion is trusting in divine timing. They're anticipating changes in life and having faith that the universe will bring them the abundance they're looking for. Yeah. Maintaining innocence, protecting innocence. This lines up with protecting that inner child. Healing wounds, balancing out. That black and white always makes me think of balancing your light side with your dark side. Accepting your dark side, accepting negative emotions so you can process them and release. And stay balanced for growth and maturity. Romance, yes, okay. What about romance? Romance is taking off, bearing fruit. Yeah, after finding wisdom. The hops are actually healthy for you if you don't ferment the hop water. Satisfaction. They're taking the slow road, Turtle versus the hare. The slow road with fortitude to change their lives. Okay. I'll add in my self-made deck. What would this person say if they had the chance? And you could possibly give them the chance. Perhaps you're afraid of, say, a tongue lashing. If it's deserved and you know it is, maybe just take it on the chin in order to let the water under the bridge, reestablish trust so you can get that new connection. And if it doesn't work out, at least you tried. Oh, that's blank. Oh, maybe they wouldn't say anything. Actually, maybe I'll stick that there. So that's a possibility. Oh, take out these blank cards. Okay. More blanks. Is there anything this person would say to the collective? Another blank. That I got him. Please open your heart to me. All right, that's promising. If that's something you're ready to do. But it has to be earnest, open, honest connection with heartfelt vulnerability. They feel like they're on the back burner. Otherwise, they don't have a lot to say, it seems like. Maybe one more. And I think, yeah, if you're not completely open and sincere and be willing to, take any deserved tongue lashings on the chin and just let the Band-Aid rip and get it over with, then they'll sense that. They'll give up for good. One more. Too late, I had to move on for my own good. Right, this came upside down, so that could be where they were. They had to move on from a past situation, but they could be ready to reopen the connection if you are ready to open up with heartfelt emotional connection, vulnerability, and honesty. Okay, I think I'll get a few Moonology to close out. Right. But if you don't reach out, they won't say anything, as evidenced by all these blank cards. All right. Any advice for the collective going forward? Your commitment is being tested. Are they on the back burner? Are you willing to show them that they are not on the back burner in your mind and in your heart? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Okay, this could be from you. This might be what your sense of fear over opening up with vulnerability could be from a place where your ego is trying to protect yourself. You're like protect you from being hurt. And tell yourself it's safe. Even if you get rejected, you're gonna be okay. It's time to release negativity. It fits right in. Yeah, and this spilled out. A win-win is in the forecast. All this purple, blue, that's for communication and clearing your mind too. That's the indigo part is about the head chakra. And this came out with it. Take time to breathe out. And that could help with calming your nerves so you can take a leap and luck will be on your side. Maybe one more to top this off. Personal issue reaches resolution. Another Cancer, another crab in the water. Full moon in Cancer. That's getting in touch with your emotions, facing your fears. New moons involve making little resolutions, such I resolve to face my fears, figure out what scares me, and then that tough cycle, the tough cycle of doing that will come to you. Anything else? Marigoat always makes me think of like fish evolving onto land, so that could be your own personal evolution into emotional maturity, and a new start will come. Which lines right up with the song in my mind. New by No Doubt. Don't let pride get in your way. Pride and fear can be the enemy of change and new starts in love for yourself and love for others. All right. If you've made it this far into the reading, please drop a heart in the comments, click like, subscribe to the channel. I hope that this has helped someone out there today. I will see you next time.